right, so...
It was enough to spend the night with the princess. Dusk
Sorry I am a little late. I,
striga.
apparently messed
The
up
traitor
some of my
responsible for the
settings
curse became the
while I
bait.
was on hiatus. Mostly because with the sickness and headaches, I couldn't handle the earphones, so I kept going through the regular speakers. Just get myself set up here to see what's what. Make sure I can see people chatting to me. Yes. Cool. Hello, good afternoon, guten Tag, and buenos dias, and konnichiwa to you too, Command Control. How about ni hao? Volume levels are good, thanks. I see I have you trained well. You, or maybe I am just so repetitive that you just know what I'm gonna ask. So I am back. Thank you for joining me. Last week was shitty and I was sick. It may have been COVID, but I don't know. Because at first I thought it was not. This part has volume. Can you not hear the game at all? QQ is telling me that he doesn't hear the game, I think. So I can turn up the desktop audio a little bit. It is actually quite low. It will cause the game to go away. How's that? Good. I actually really like the sound effects. So I wanted to make sure those were there. But actually, while I'm here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to adjust the brightness because I've noticed when I try to clip things for YouTube or for use in my classes, sometimes it's so dark that you really can't see what's going on. So, let's try to play this a little bit. See if we can't get a better picture. I think we'll really tell when I go into a cave or something if that's going to be better or not. Yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, I was gone all last week because I was sick. It may or may not have been COVID. I didn't think it was at first because of my own misunderstanding on what the symptoms of COVID are. And then my sister called to check up on me, and she is a doctor, nurse practitioner. And I was like, it's fine, it's not COVID because blah, blah, blah. And I listed off my symptoms, which I'm not going to do here because that's gross. And she's like, no, those are all symptoms of COVID. I was like, son of a bitch. So then I went online and tried to find like a testing place. But they won't test just anybody. So basically I was, like I tried 3 different places and I got the runaround, which was really frustrating because like I was sick and I had a fever and I wasn't feeling good anyways. So like trying to navigate this online system was very painful actually. And then I gave up. But I didn't die. I didn't wind up in the hospital. I'm now fine. I'm back to streaming. Trust me, I'm the doctor. That actually reminds me, it reminds me of one of my favorite stories from just after I got my PhD. So, I spent 30 years as a student, right? Um, I'm counting going all the way back to preschool because I did start school in preschool, and that was like my main identity. And so I went through this weird identity crisis when I finished my PhD because I was not a student anymore and I didn't really know how to think about myself. And I was sitting in this cafe with my friend Lynn, and I was talking to her, and she was telling me about some issues she had had, um, like physical thing that was wrong. And I was like, well, I'm not a doctor, but. And she cut me off. And we all know this phrase, right? People use this phrase all the time. So she cuts me off and she goes, well, actually, you are a doctor. And it totally took me by surprise. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. And I paused again and I said, well, I'm not that kind of doctor, but. And then I gave her my opinion. Okay, so obviously I'm doing good. I'm sitting here and telling stories, even if they're weird stories about being a doctor and having COVID and having a sister who's a doctor and blah, 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 blah. How is everybody else?
Though gravely wounded, the Witcher
I'm not going to call out
lifted the
anybody,
curse
but I
and
do
gained fame.
see that there are
The
more people than
world
just QQ and
changed with
chat,
the
even though
coming of the
QQ's the only
Great
one
War.
chatting.
The
Which
time
is
of the
fine.
sword
I'm
and
down with
axe,
lurkers.
the time of
I do that
disdain.
sometimes. There's some channels where,
Geralt of
or
Rivia
even just some
disappeared,
days,
all
just
but
like,
forgotten.
I really want to
But
participate and
that's
watch, but
another
like,
story.
I don't really feel like talking. Lurking's cool. Word Shore, yes. Welcome to the channel. Wanderings Game Researcher. I know that. I know your name. I don't remember at the moment why I know your name, but I recognize it. QQ, doctorism does run in the family, which is funny because there seems to be this thing where in the family everyone either gets their doctorate, and some of them is MD, some of them are PhDs, or they're just jocks. And there's nothing, or they're teachers. There's only 3 types of people in my family. There's doctors, there's teachers, and there's jocks. And everybody fits into one of those 3 categories. uh, Pardon me while I stretch. I just woke up. Oh. So, how are you, Word Shore? I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. That's hilarious. QQ says, so you're a doctor, teacher, you need to become a jock to finish the trifecta? Oh my God, have you ever seen me try to catch a ball? Oh, that's cute. There's a reason why I play video games, my friend. Oh, man. I mean, the last few months I've been doing yoga on the daily. Does that count? Oh. Alright, so now the problem is after being sick for a week, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Nothing to do there. I need to wait on the werewolf. I'm not sure where to go. If this is just after a certain amount of time, I'll find out who the werewolf is, or if I need to be in a certain part of town. I haven't figured that out yet. So you're in England right now, hiding from the virus, planning to escape to Sweden for a long trip, might do a PhD in games research there. So, that sounds like a great idea. I have been reading and hearing about a lot of work coming out of, Sweden and Finland and Denmark. Took me a minute. Over the last like 2 or 3 years, it seems like that little corner of the world is becoming quite the hotspot for games research right now. I flew out to Finland 2 or 3 years ago now for a workshop there. Had an amazing time. My roommate, who is also a games research, flew out to Sweden, I want to say 1 year ago. She did a small research trip there. Oh, I guess we can try the loot again. Fucking dandelion keeps disappearing on me. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, that's a hotspot, and that sounds like a great idea. You should go do it. Maybe just wait like a couple months though, because I heard Sweden got hit hard by the virus. Oh, and I gotta talk to Levarden also about the Salamandra documents. Oh, this one here, the source, I haven't figured out what I want to do. Basically, I'm gonna have to choose between Shani and Triss. And I really like both of them. And I have history with both of them. And I don't want to choose between the two of them. And that's literally why this quest is still on my quest log. Like, I could finish this, but decisions are hard. Ugh. Yeah, Tempera is actually where I was when I was in Finland. What time of day is it? I mean, it's worth it. I'll just try the loot. There was also a Finnish scholar that visited a uni, so not the one I work at, but one near enough to me that I joined in that.
You should be ashamed.
Talking about esports, which is actually not my focus, but still it was actually quite fascinating. And then we also had some great conversations about using games to teach. Specifically not talking about educational games, but using commercial games to teach. So what I mean the obvious example there is like all the physics teachers that use Portal, right? But then also I will take clips from these videos here on Twitch and use them in some of my classes talking about culture and design and whatnot.
I'm a drownerette.
I'm a drownerette. I find some of the background dialogue from the people in the streets in here very amusing. I did not know that. Sweden is known for their cakes and pastries?
You'll only bring trouble.
Terrible time.
Ugh, I swear this loot is gonna be the fucking death of me. Hey, QQ, are you still here? If you're here, QQ, I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor. just because I know sometimes your Google foo is a little better than mine. So here's the quest I'm trying to do. It's called The Loot Reclaimed. I have Dandelion's loot. Time to return it to the owner so he can perform at the new Nara court. So I have the loot already. It's in my possession. And the quest is telling me that I need to get back to the new Nara court and give Dandelion his loot. But every time I come back here, Dandelion's not here. Now, when I Googled it, it said that the first time I tried bringing it back, it was nighttime. And when I tried Googling this, the information I got was that Dandelion won't be there at night, so you have to come during the day. So I've tried coming back during the day twice now, and he's still not here. So maybe you can help me find out where this asshat is so I can return his fucking loot.
Indeed, noblesse oblige.
His concert starts at 1800. So if I show up at 1800, will he be there? Is that what you're telling me? So 2.5 hours game time from now?
Yes?
Oh, let's see if he's had time to do the documents. Come on,
What
Declan.
did you learn from those documents?
The location of the last salamander cell in Vizima's merchant quarter.
I'll hurry there now.
Not so simple. It's beyond the supervised zone. Entrance is forbidden.
So what's the plan?
A city guard officer is our informer. He's posted in Vizima's streets.
How will I recognize him?
He'll respond to a password. Speak the words, "The lily has yet to be engulfed by flames."
I'm getting tired of this espionage crap.
He will answer, "3 lilies make 1." He will direct you to the hideout.
Cool. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I feel like my response there of "I'm sick of this espionage crap" is fitting because Geralt is so not a spy. It's just not his personality, you know? Let's see, is there anyone else here I want to talk to?
Dandelion is amazing.
Wait, did you say?
Silk is out of fashion.
Totally just said something.
The princess is a captivating beauty.
I wonder if I talked to the lute player.
I love this tune.
Indeed, noblesse oblige.
Well, thanks for popping in, Word Shore, and yeah, pop in and do let me know about if you wind up in Sweden or not. I'm very interested in what's happening over there, and I do hope you come in soon. Enjoy your dinner and your crumpets. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do, QQ, is maybe kind of just like bide my time around here. Until it's at 1800 and try to give the loot back. Yeah, right, me too, Soul. Speaking of, hello, welcome to stream. Today I also learned that crumpets are dinner food. I thought crumpets were like something you ate with like afternoon tea. But apparently I'm wrong. I mean, we could do a fist fight if we really wanted. Where's the waitress? Come here, I got some food to sell you.
Don't be so impatient.
Stand still.
yeah, I was gonna try to learn some more uh, recipes for blade coating. So I have a lot of these bases and I don't really have anything to do with them right now. It's always good to have some weak alcohol on hand. I think I have enough. Very old wine is going to be, and the rosé are used for quests with the ladies sometime. So I'm going to keep those. Oh. There was somebody buying the brooches.
Oh, I forgot.
I think maybe that was in the other inn? QQ says crumpets are actually a lot like English muffins in form. It's my understanding they serve as anytime food, so breakfast, tea time, or dinner. Yeah, so I've had crumpets. Fun fact, I have had crumpets. And it makes sense to me having them at breakfast or tea time, but that's probably my own bias because like English muffins, I would have English muffins for breakfast or a tea time snack, but I wouldn't really have them for dinner. Alright, hold on, let me check my potions. Do I need to make more? That's okay. I could probably make a couple more swallows. I use those a lot. Oh, and some of the health potions I do need. That for sure. So yes, let's make some potions. I only have 2 bases. Oh crap, I'm gonna need more terrain wine. Alright, well let's see what I have in storage first.
You're most welcome.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
I mean, maybe QQ, sure. I don't really know. Why am I storing this? I should sell that. Should sell that too. What's going on here? Da 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 da. Wait, I can equip this? Oh, and I also have 2 quick slots. I only thought I had 1. Well, look at that. Ah, yes, this can be used as a potion base. Excellent. Why am I not using this? Wow. Alright, I think that should be all the ingredients for my stuff. I like how he always pulls out like he's gonna fight somebody when I go to upgrade my weapons. Shit, that was a timed thing. Not permanent. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Alright. It'll cost me money to meditate in the inn, so fuck that. Shit, where? No. I think I actually have to go to the other quarter in order to get anybody's at home so that I can rest. So how is your day, Soul, other than learning about crumpets? What else are you up to? Awesome. You are definitely on a mount quest lately.
Right.
Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted.
Know your place,
It
Witcher.
wasn't supposed to rain.
So we're gonna go after something tomorrow? For stream? For the WoW stream?
Storm's coming.
Oh yeah, I'm totally down with the Flappy Dino also. Ooh, I may also, if I'm right, be able to sell those brooches quick because I think it's at the inn in this area.
What a day.
I mean, yeah, so I want the Flappy Dino. Oh, hey! I can get these now. But we've also been doing that a lot, so if you two are getting bored with it, you know, I'm cool with mixing up the achievements. Actually, I think the ritualists are like maybe the only one I need left. Although, yes, that is also true that the ritualists aren't great streaming material.
Oh, I'm in pain. Ugh, I haven't the strength.
I'm gonna check for that messenger dude first, and then I'll come out and make my potions. Oh, he's not here. Alright, check the time quick. It's 17:30. Shit! It took me that long to get over here if I want to try freaking, if I want to try Dandelion's loot crap, then I need to get there, like, now. So, cool. I just wasted a trip over here.
You know they raise their prices.
I need to save more.
I like that I can cut through the hospital yard because I feel like it's a secret shortcut. Even though it's not a secret. Meet him at 8, so it'd be 2000. Well, we'll see what happens.
A witcher, hide your women.
A witcher, hide your women. Damn straight, I'm so sexy the women can't stand it. Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot that I bought that new herbalism book right at the end of stream. Oh, look at all these flowers I can pick. Damn it, I need to be at the place.
I get sad when it rains.
Alright, well, it is, I can confirm, 1800 hours, and he is not here. I'm 100% sure he's not going to be upstairs, but I'm going to check just in case. Nobleman, da. So, probably 8 o'clock. Open the door for you, lady. Oh, shit. And then I just pushed you over. Alright. Alright. I have an idea here. What we can do. Starting with, why didn't I make more coffee? I think I just forgot. I won't drink coffee when I'm sick.
Everyone would die to be princess.
So I wasn't sure if I'd be ready for coffee yet today.
Rain gives me a headache.
Go up to this merchant row. And then I'll come back, and that should be about the time for
Refuse to be soaked like a duck.
the loot quest, and then if not, I'm gonna give up on it.
Always shop with your sword? Witcher, hide your women.
If you're drawn to the secret arts, especially alchemy, you're certain to want my wares.
How can I help?
Wouldn't mind a drink?
I'm looking for just like a regular merchant to drop some of the like everyday things.
A
That
witcher
damn
commands
merchants guild not only trades with the order, but also secretly
detest
sells arms to
mobs.
non-humans.
Shall I sing?
No.
Behold, the best goods in the civilized
slash
world.
these prices.
What? Witcher slash these prices?
A wink was that? Plow secrecy. All know I sell information. What'll it be?
Oh. What's going on here? I don't know. I will pay for
'Tis the
information.
calm before the storm in old Vizima. We'll soon learn the non-humans' plans.
That was a waste of my gold.
Witcher, slash these prices. Great. It'll probably rain until morning. Welcome, noble beverages and other goods.
Here I got all excited.
Can't see a thing.
Oh, you know what I should really do is I should pay attention to how much real time equals game time. That might help me with determining what little errands I can do in between waiting for quests that require a certain time. I mean, that would have made sense, right? Plow secrecy? I feel like I just gave money to like a fake fortune teller with that guy. Like, here's 25 ore, and he's like, it's the calm before the storm. What the fuck? Thanks for nothing, dude.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Oh, I did want to explore down here at some point.
Knights should fight monsters. Witches I work too hard.
Apparently that's it.
How can I help?
This is another guy selling fancy stuff. Oh, this is the gambling den. I've been there before. Not now. I suck at gambling.
I'm so clever.
Oh, are you?
I feel safe among the shadows of the city walls.
Oh, that takes me back to the trade area. Don't mind me just discovering a little part of the city. Oh, I need to get back to the thing. The Narracourt. Well, that took me in a circle. Useless.
You must chill away.
So clearly your brain is a little cleaner than mine this morning because you heard plow secrecy and thought it was a farmer secret society. I noticed that he was a wood merchant, and then he mentioned plow secrecy, and my brain went straight to the gutter. Alright, so at 20, that would be 8. So I'm gonna just wait for Dandelion. Seriously. Dirty-minded streamer. Yeah, well, I'm playing a dirty game, so, you know, you can only expect so much.
I should try it.
Is that so?
I should try it.
You'll only bring trouble.
Sometimes I prefer to be a peasant.
That minstrel is
Alright. It's 8.
Fighting or watching?
Watching.
I'm tired. That seems satisfactory.
I see no Dandelion. Again, I'll check upstairs quick, even though I'm positive he's supposed to be downstairs, but we'll see. Oh, crack, crack, crack.
Waste of words.
Go through the door, dude. Yep, nope.
Hell with it.
Yes, I'm at the new Naracourt Inn.
Interesting.
Indeed.
And he is not here. So when I hit the alt button to get all the names up, named people that are part of quests come up in green, like Taller here.
I'm mad.
Which is nice because it would make it really quick to find them, but there's no Dandelion. Dandelion would be in green. I'm also tracking the quest, so the little red dot, which is where I am right now, is where I should be.
Up the
Just in case the zoning in and out makes a difference, I'm gonna hop back in here real quick. And then, like I said, I'm gonna give up on this if he's not here. At least for now. Maybe I'll Google some stuff later off stream and figure shit out.
Who's behind this?
These are just loose enough that when I drink, they slip back. Yeah, there's still no dandelion. Alright, fine. So... I think the only thing we have to do then is... Luvarden's contact. Which just means talking to the patrolling soldiers until I find the correct one. Unless I want to do that kid thing. Oh, so yeah, I did trigger the shiny Elven thing. So maybe it's too late. It wouldn't be the first time I fucked up a quiz and it's too late to do it now. Oh, pardon me. I just wish that I had somebody who could come over once a day, crack the shit out of my back, and then just go home. Like, at this point, I feel like I would pay money for this service. Yeah, okay. So I could do the Luvarden thing, or...
Interesting.
None may say I can
Yes.
witches.
So
quiet.
I'd heard something like that before. Yeah, Yaskir. Ooh, now I'm gonna forget how to pronounce that. And I'm not sure why he has two different names, or if they just changed his name in the show, or if he, I don't know, if one's like a nickname or something, I don't know. Maybe that's explained in the books. If anybody else knows and wants to explain, please feel free to jump in chat. Shurg? That's right, Shurg. Ooh, potion base! I mean, Shurg is a good answer to that. I also shirk.
Oh, feet hurt. Duty calls.
Now I got distracted. What was I doing? Yes. Uh, what he meant to say was shirk life. You know, that I think is a great definition or description of life right now. Shirk life. Because I feel like every time somebody asks me something, that's my answer. You know, like my family members ask me about like when is campus gonna reopen, and I'm like, I don't know. And then my TAs ask me if classes are gonna be online in the fall or not, and I'm like, I don't know. And then my students are asking me about summer classes and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like my answer to everything right now is just like, I don't know. And like, I don't know what I'm gonna know. And I can't know, and there's nothing I can do to like speed up this. Good morning, roommate! So, you know that look when somebody is like really wide awake and happy, and then they see someone who just rolled out of bed, and the person who rolled out of bed gives them a look like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, that's the look that Leia just gave me. I love you too. Okay, but I keep getting distracted by this sure life shit. What I really want to talk about right now, by which I mean I don't want just me to talk, I like really honestly would like the opinion of everybody in chat. What do I do about this dilemma between Shani and Triss? Because I honestly cannot decide what to do. So real quick, I will fill you in on the full dilemma. Let me bring up the quest real quick. Okay. So QQ's first response is fuck Shani, kill Dandelion, and marry Trish. Were we not playing fuck, marry, kill? I mean, this might go that way. This might go that way. So here's the thing. Also, I am to tell you, QQ, that Leia agrees that we should fuck Shani, kill Dandelion, and marry Triss. I happen to like Dandelion Jaskier, so I don't want to kill him unless we have to. I mean, if we have to, then we have to. That's fine, but not yet. But other than that, in like this type of world, fucking Shani and marrying Triss would make a lot of sense, because Triss she's a high-class lady with lots of money. Okay, but for reals though, Triss is a sorceress who wants the child because the child is the source of some power or something. I don't actually know what Triss's intentions are toward the child as far as this is concerned. Shani claims that Triss has dubious intentions towards the child, and Shani wants me to bring her the child. I am sleeping with both of these women, so naturally that complicates things. And I have a history with both of these women. Which according to Leia, having a history with them complicates them, sleeping with them doesn't. Soul's answer is cut the child in half. Wow, Leia says, but which way do you split them? The long way or the short way? Because the one way, somebody gets procreation rights and that matters. We're talking about a small child here. Oh, and actually Soul makes a good point. Splitting the child in half has biblical support. Okay. Yes, I do understand that, Leia. Leia says this is what happens when she's not awake yet. Um, Oh, QQ has a good point. He says, split them the long way because that way they both get reproductive rights, assuming the kid has 2 testicles. It is a boy child, so testicles, not ovaries. And that's the axis with the highest level of symmetry, so it would be the most fair one. Alright, I'm gonna set up some potions here, and then we can continue this conversation. So there's also, in a very real way, you know, if I choose one over the other, I might cut off any possible future with the other. Let me just save my game real quick.
Yeah. Curses.
Oh. So I'm trying to find out if there's a way I can see if there's anything really important about choosing Shani or Triss, but without spoiling too much. Okay, so I did find out a little bit, and that is that even though, yes, one of the women will be super mad at me, at the end of the day, it's not gonna close out either one. One of them might not talk to me for a little while, but they will come back. So it's actually more trivial than I had thought it would be. So this is gonna come down to who do I actually who do I love more, Shani or Triss? Holy crap, look at all those rats. Ugh. That is so gross. I also did find out that I cannot do Dandelion's loot until
I'm dying. I know it.
until I get this quest with Shani and Triss moving forward. I mean, we can just keep putting it off for now. That is a very real thing we can do. Splitting the child is not, in fact, an option within the game, so I can't really do that. I think I'm gonna go with the QQ says most seem to prefer Triss because she can actually help Alvin control his powers, whereas Shani can only act as a mother figure. Yeah, so I got that a little bit also. But I'm not sure. I'm not the type that necessarily likes to just go along with what other people do.
What are you doing on the streets?
Like, you know that about me.
Honest folks sleep at night. What are you doing on the streets?
You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go in here. So this used to be the inspector's house. Apparently, a dentist has moved in. Oh, and he stocked his house. So, let's loot.
Hey,
Talk to me. What's going on?
Greetings.
I just broke into your house.
No pain in your teeth? Schmarz, sein, dentist.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, immune to cavities.
Right. Witchers slay monsters.
Generally, yes. Dentist too, but rarely.
Because I'm a collector of teeth.
Do people dislike him? I don't know.
Want more teeth?
Certainly. The rarer the better. I'll pay.
Oh, sweet.
I'll look.
Remember, they needn't be monster teeth. I prefer unique specimens with a story to them.
I feel like I have. I feel like I have some teeth already, though. Oh, that's a claw. That's a bone. I don't have any teeth. Alright, I'm just gonna check upstairs quick, unless there's anything more to loot, and then we'll go back to finding the, Blue Varden's contact. Oh, no, I don't want the gate to the dike. Whoops. Yeah, that's not helping. I am just kind of assuming that his contact's gonna be in the trade quarter. I don't know that.
I'm dying. I know it.
But I feel like that's where I want to check first. I will, of course, talk to everybody on the way.
Sleep at night. What are you doing on the streets? Honest folks sleep at night. What are you doing on the streets? Honest folks sleep at night. What are you doing on the streets?
Look lively.
So it just occurred to me that if I went with the answer to the Fuck, Marry, Kill game, then I should give the child to Triss, because you have to appease a woman you want to marry much more than a woman you just want to sleep with. Especially because I'm a Witcher.
Curfew. Beware of monsters. Curfew.
Right? Like, it's not really hard for me to get women into bed.
Martial laws in effect. We keep things shipshape.
But I actually think it would be very difficult for me to get a woman to marry me. Ooh.
Yes?
Because I travel around so much.
The lily has yet to be engulfed by fire.
What? Do you want flowers or something?
I mean...
Go and bother somebody else.
Oh, I appreciate that they let me talk to somebody and then that was not the right person.
Mind a drink?
Yes? The lily has yet to be engulfed by fire.
What? Is that a password?
Is it?
Wait, are you testing me? Hey lads, I think we've got a troublemaker.
made a mistake.
Give it up.
I agreed to meet a friend here.
I should toss you in the dungeon. You're lucky I'm receiving a medal from Princess Ada.
Sorry.
A medal?
My
for fighting
allergies.
the elven terrorists.
I finally
Aren't
got
there
done
more
being
pressing
sick, and now my
problems?
allergies are
What about the
bitch.
plague? Monsters?
Do I look like a sap to you? A terrorist bags twice as much gold as a king.
And they're probably much easier to capture.
Capture? One need only identify a non-human collaborator.
Alright, so that guy's a douche. But it seems like guard officers are the one that will talk to me.
Curfew. Beware of monsters.
So that's good to know. Oh. Hi there, friend. Of course, this is the problem with the trade quarter, is that
Eternal fire, fill my heart. Enough of this.
they got more monsters. Which is also kind of interesting.
Enough of this.
Because when you're in the poor side of town, there's no monsters. You get to the rich side of town, and there are monsters. Seems to be nobody down there.
Don't roam the streets at night. Death lurks beyond every corner. Damn, it's hot in this thing. Are you mad? Get away before they lock you up.
We keep things shipshape.
And now.
Don't do anything stupid.
Ugh.
You may wander about at night with a pass at your own risk.
Curfew. Beware of monsters.
Yes?
The lily has yet to be engulfed by fire.
What?
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. 3 lilies make
You could have
What a
thought of an
jackass.
easier password.
Okay, here's the plan. At midnight, my unit will arrive in the sewers.
You're not coming with me?
We'll watch your back, but only for 2 hours.
See you there.
Men, turn hut! Forward march!
So I guess I have to wait until tomorrow night, because it's already past midnight tonight. Okay. What is that a door to? I like to do a little looting in the nobles' houses the most because, you know, they can afford it. Do a little Robin Hooding here. I will say this, there's a couple of things that I feel every time I play this game, and one of them is that I wish I had a fireplace. Someday, when I grow up and buy my own house, I'm gonna have a fireplace. Speaking of, I know that you have a fireplace, Soul, in your new house. Have you actually used it yet? That's gotta be so nice. Oh, I should check this cemetery. I might be able to get teeth there. Oh, nice. So that's another thing that I want, but I don't think I can, I don't even think I can have it in my current house. Like, I really would like a nice cozy recliner. But my living room is, it's not even that it's that small, but the first floor of our house is frankly kind of odd. In the architecture, so, like, I don't actually think I could have a recliner because I don't think there'd be anywhere I could put it. Without blocking like a door or a stairwell. So that's the problem. There's so many fucking doors and windows on our first floor. It's kind of ridiculous. Do I need to go up to get to the cemetery? Not sure. Maybe? Let's try it.
Imbeciles.
Oh yeah, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that's not a tooth. Oop, wrong button. You know what would actually be smart? Yeah, so it's just checking. Gonna hit up the nerds. The nerd store. Alright, have fun. I'm sure you will. It's a nerd store. Yeah, so I was just checking real quick, and fetter teeth. And fetters do, in fact, spawn here. It also seems like you can get teeth from the Bargust skulls, and I think I have some of those in storage. None here, right? Yeah, so I might check that out also later. Wow. Hold on. Which one is the... Nope, that's not what I want. That's the one I want. Oh, I think they might be immune to the R design. Should probably watch that. Alright, so I think that one thing I picked up was a tooth, was it? Yes, it was. Wow, he went down quick. Oh, look at that. It looks like all foggy over there in the distance. Oh, that's pretty. I never really paid attention to the night sky here either. Also very pretty. I do definitely have a thing about pretty games. Speaking of, try to up this brightness again. That's not actually making any difference, is it? No, not really. Oh, Packer fan, come on. I mean, okay. This is also, what, 13, 12 years old, something like that? Wow, I did that backwards. I find this game quite pretty. Are there, you know, more current games that are obviously prettier? Yes. It's also too dark. That would be my one complaint here. But like, come on, the sky's pretty. The fog in the graveyard is pretty. I'm pretty. Look at that face. Yeah. Shining eyes. Totally pretty. I really wish more feathers would pop. They're the ones that I actually want. I mean, pretty is likely not the correct word there. Especially since I was all like, yeah, here. Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. That's what I was trying to do. Let's get a close-up on him. Especially since I like mentioned this car and stuff. Okay, so fine. Not pretty. Sexy. There, is that better? Of course, I can't see who is all in chat at the moment, but there's also a very real scenario where I'm the only person attracted to men here, and so I'm the only one who's gonna agree that Geralt is sexy, but that's fine. Y'all just have to take my word on it. What? What? Okay. Okay. So, all right, let's back up here. So Packer fan, it feels so bad to look at, especially Witcher 3. I know it was pretty good for its time. It looks not too different from Mass Effect. Halo 3 and Portal was released the same year. It's just a reminder of the major improvements. It's just over a little decade. So yeah, so that's true, right? But also, I don't know. So I'm not sure if you're gonna remember this or if you were there during the first couple of streams I did, but I very specifically started with Witcher 1 because I've been told that Witcher 3 is so good and so beautiful that if you start at Witcher 3 and then go back to play Witcher 1, it'll be painful, right? So I have not seen Witcher 3 up close and personal. I've seen a couple of videos and snapshots here and there, so I do have some idea, but I don't actually have that full comparison right now. So that might explain how I feel about this. As to QQ's comment of no, any synonym to imply the Witcher is attractive anyway is something I can't agree to. I understand, QQ, that you are attracted to a very different type of person than I am. We have had these conversations, and so I will forgive you for the sacrilege that's coming out of your mouth right now.
What's this? Waste of words.
So Packerfan is, yeah, so Packerfan's agreeing with me here. That is correct. You have to go in order if you want to do them all. Also, I think Prent agrees with you. I think they've been asking me to grow my hair out and dye it white. Prent is asking you to grow your hair out and dye it white. So that is certainly a look. I'm
Let me have a sniff.
What's this?
I'm trying to picture you now.
Don't get smacked.
With long white hair.
I need to rest.
And I don't see it. Oh, I did not know that they were into long hair.
Crap.
So I feel like I could see you. I can picture you with long hair. I can do that. I can't picture it being dyed white. I feel like you would just look all over too pale, unless you've gotten tan since the last time I've seen you. Because actually, it's been quite a long time since the last time I've seen you in person.
He wants to look again, so I says someone well read is engaged.
Damn it! Whatever you do, don't bet on the boxing. It's rigged.
QQ says, in this game, Henry Cavill is a very handsome man, and you can see the sex appeal oozing off him. This depiction of The Witcher, however, is not attractive. So yes. The Netflix version of The Witcher is more attractive than the Witcher 1 version, but I feel like the Witcher 1 version is also attractive. I mean, take into account for a minute that he's also a fucking cartoon, right? Whereas in Netflix, you have a real person portraying the Witcher. Ooh, yeah, teeth. And I think that makes a difference. I wish I could sell off this fizz tech, but drug dealing is bad. I should just put that in storage for now. I'll make blade coatings later, hopefully. That was such a waste of diamond dust. Gross.
Made up your mind?
So yes, I agree. QQ cartoons can be, quote, damned sexy / attractive. But so in my opinion, not as attractive as actual people can be. Which is the only reason why I say that, like, it's an unfair advantage to compare the Netflix Witcher to this Witcher. But again, like, as you had pointed out earlier in the stream, I don't remember how many minutes ago that was, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Oh, I might as well store these. It looks like nobody will buy them anymore.
I'll buy some cheap powder. Find customers, grow. Damn it. Whatever you do, don't bet on the boxing. It's rigged. What do you want?
Does Luvarden buy them? Actually, hold on. Yeah, your own words used against you. Look at that. Oops. So I'm gonna just check real quick in case there is anywhere I can sell Fizz Tech.
My nose itches.
I'll buy some cheap powder. Find customers, grow wealthy.
As if. Nothing like mugging.
Mugging?
Beat 'em up. Take whatever you can sell. Simple.
Oh, to blacksmiths and armors.
We'll do it.
Cool. Let's try that.
I talk so smooth all the wenches draw near.
Those that don't get smacked.
Damn it. Whatever you do, don't bet on the boxing. It's rigged. What do you want?
I haven't had any reason to give gifts to any women recently. So I think I might just sell off some of these valuables.
I tell them the papers are valuable.
Just checking something real quick. Oh, you know what? I have not been saving my game today. That is not good. Okay, let's see. Why am I there? Interesting. No, here. Why is that flashing? What am I tracking? I don't know that he buys things. There we go. I knew there was a blacksmith somewhere. It's a little dwarven dude. As if I wouldn't use your own words against you, QQ. You do it to me all the time. Turn around, play. This way. I greatly appreciate the mini-map. on all games. Because I'm so bad.
I'm not playing that.
At finding stuff otherwise. Oh, I thought the blacksmith was on the way to, on the way to the gate. Clearly I was wrong, but I'll drop off some teeth and then pay better attention to the map. Oh, actually, you know what I should have done is checked to see if I have enough teeth. Or is he just buying them? It doesn't matter how many? I don't know.
How can I help you?
Interested in Fledder fangs?
Fledders. They have channels for sucking blood. 100 orans.
Yes. Do I have any other ones? No, those were claws. Claws, bones. I don't have any centaur jars. Will he not buy all of them? Is that what's going on here?
How can I help you?
People dislike you.
They sneer until their tooth aches. Then they crawl to me.
They don't pull teeth by themselves?
I don't bother with the gap-toothed ones. They spit on me.
Take care.
Until you get a cracked tooth.
I mean, does anybody really like the dentist? Which is nothing personal, right? I mean, my last dentist was a very perfectly fine human being, very nice, but I would also prefer to not see him. Ever, honestly. Alright, the blacksmith's should be right here. Yeah, here we go. Come, let me sell you some drugs.
What do you need?
Show me your wares.
Mr. Chive says you're right and honourable, so I see no reason not to trade. Here you are.
Ugh. Not interested. I'm only wearing an excellent leather jacket. Yeah. I don't want to sell that. Or that. Boo.
It's night. Come back in the morning.
I mean, that's fair. I do keep creeping in people's houses in the middle of the night. Okay, so other options, armors. Lovely name. Let me try the trade quarter and see if he'll buy. Oh, I got a book to get rid of too, don't I? I do. fancy jewels, but I can probably dump those in the trade quarter also. As soon as I'm done with these little errand things, I'm gonna meditate until evening to go to the sewer and meet the dudes. Like you do. Like I'm a turtle. Yeah, I went there. Would the forge be the place to go? Or the workshop? Oh, we have several possibilities now. I'll go up the little trade alley first, because I might be able to dump everything in one go. We'll see what goes from there. I did not suspect that this would become Witcher the shopping hour. Hopefully we can get to some fighting soon. How dare you step away from your computer to do laundry, QQ? You profane the sacredness of my stream with your foul chores. Did you miss anything? No, I just tried to sell the Fizztech to the blacksmith, since apparently that's a thing. And then he wouldn't take it. And now I'm trying to sell up some other stuff, because apparently we're doing Witcher the shopping hour. And it's too early in the morning. So there's that. After I do this, I'm going to meditate so we can just get to evening quicker, and then I'm going to go to the sewer in order to do the quest line for Levarden. Apparently there's a basket there, but I cannot loot it. Also, supposedly you can kill the dogs at night. Not that I want to, but that's what I read online, but then I can't. Like, I never get an option to actually fight them.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Yeah, really, can you imagine how uncomfortable that getup would be right now in the fucking rain like this? Let's see what's in the warehouse.
Raining cats and dogs.
Ugh. Somebody doesn't want me to loot them. Ooh, there's a parcel over there. Hey, door that's not locked. Imagine that. It looks like it's an inn. I mean, other than it being empty.
How can I help?
Is this your place?
I merely run it. The shareholders wish to remain anonymous.
Who are they? I epitomize discretion.
This is the gambling den, isn't it?
Ask such questions and you'll anger a huge organization.
Salamandra?
Get out now!
Oh, don't be so uppity. Come on now. Hey, look at that. Now the traders are in. Okay, so what time is it? 8. So apparently 8 in the morning is when trade starts. Vendor.
I'll be damned if you walk away from my shop dissatisfied.
You know, it might actually be easier to do it this way. I'm looking for... Oh, I already have the swordsmith. Paint.
Oh, greetings.
It's taking me to the alchemist?
They charge next to nothing.
Expensive and inferior.
I mean, maybe he's just not here
If
yet.
you're drawn to the secret arts, especially alchemy, you're certain to want my wares.
Yep. Thought you'd buy the book.
Exotic goods from Zerrikania, fragrant with roots.
Ugh. Fuck it. I think I knew all those
Exotic
things
goods
already.
from Zerrikania, fragrant with roots.
Oh, and he doesn't buy it back. Bastard. Maybe he'll buy it.
If you're drawn to the secret arts, especially alchemy, you're certain to want my wares.
Oh, there's a guy back here. Hey.
Greetings. My specialities involve more than common blacksmithery.
You're a swordsmith?
Someone who understands. Can I help?
I'll be back.
Yeah, because I have the runes that I need in my inventory because nobody else can do it. Alright, but that's cool. Now I know. Okay. So he's not going to buy the fizz tag. Booze vendor's not going to. The arms dealer might. Try him.
Bewitching, like the old days. Finally, someone who'll appreciate my wares.
but not mine. Okay, arms dealer, bookseller will not do it. Old forge, maybe. Workshop, I don't remember what the workshop's for, but let's try that. Basically, we're gonna try the workshop and then the old forge, and then we're gonna give up on trying to sell the Viztech.
What brings you here?
There's a
No reason to be here, Whitehair.
lot of giving up on stuff today.
Don't dare say a word. The catalyst worked. An explosion nearly threatened, but once again the Zeracanian masters are shoveling manure.
I had an itch in my nose there.
Take care. No jesting with the catalysis of pyrite.
But I didn't sneeze.
Still here?
What's going on?
When we first spoke, you mentioned Zeracanian masters.
I attempted to solve the riddle of steel using a worthless Zeracanian book. I'd gladly swap it for something else.
Like what?
Red meteorite iron ore for my experiments.
I'll return with the ore.
Still here?
What do you do?
I'm developing a philosopher's stone.
Ooh.
I'll share with you the gold obtained from the transmutation of lead and throw in free the guarantee of eternal youth.
Seriously?
I'm from the University of Oxenfurt. They hired me to improve the composition of the steel in arms production.
Too brittle?
Too expensive.
So,
it's nearly iron and very contaminated.
Do you have alchemical ingredients
so
for
at this
sale?
point, I
I'm a
wonder,
scholar, not an
is there
alchemist.
any
I despise superstition.
fantasy world where the Philosopher's Stone does not exist?
Magic and alchemy will disappear from the world. Science alone will remain.
I mean, that would be just sad. Oh, let's see if
My
he knows
friend
Kalkstein.
considers himself an alchemist.
Kalkstein? We laugh at his pseudo-scientific mumbling. Did you peruse his metamorphoses? Hogwash, written in cloudy language meant to disguise the author's incompetence.
Metamorphoses? Not bad.
Can you imagine such
I am
insanity as the concept of substance
a little sore.
codependence?
I'm trying to up my yoga routine to be more strenuous.
Very well. Metamorphoses is hogwash.
Still here?
And today I am a bit sore.
Bye.
Next time, don't arrive when I'm mixing explosive substances.
I'll try not to.
But I feel like partially that's because I was sick, and then the very first day I felt better, I was like, oh, I'm gonna work out. Probably should have taken a day off. QQ, I missed your last question. If I asked a question, I don't remember. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if this is gonna do anything for me.
That minstrel was divine.
Oh, yeah, the Philosopher's Stone. I said, is there any fantasy world where the Philosopher's Stone doesn't exist? Because now it just came up here, and I feel like it comes up in every fantasy world.
Duty calls.
a dangerous one bearing weapons on your back.
Are you sure though?
Wouldn't mind a drink?
Alright, so it seems like I can't actually get to the Old Forge. It's really not that important. Any of the Disney Fantasy Worlds. Are you sure? Are you sure there's no Disney reference to Philosopher's Stone? Because I feel like there might be. However, I am going to save here quick. And I need to take a bio break. I am more than halfway through this stream. And so, you know, these things happen. Pardon me while I bring up my away screen. Yeah, so I will be back in like, let's call it 5 minutes. Hello, I'm back. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Oh. Oh, and you're back too, Soul. How was the nerd store? Oh. QQ, you are just a sassy little piece today, aren't you? Okay, so I think the idea now was to meditate. So I could get to the evening, and then meet the dudes in the sewer. Are you talking about they were just... It was too early, they weren't open, or they hadn't had their delivery yet, or are you hoping for some new figurines that haven't been released yet? It bothers me that there's no free place for me to rest. Wait, could I rest there?
No reason to be here, white-haired one.
I mean, I don't think it was poorly worded. English is sometimes vague. So I can't shack up with Triss right now because she is at the party at the inn, which in game time has now been lasting several days. But apparently the party people don't leave until I move the quest line ahead. Because yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to shack up with Triss when I was in this area. Can I sleep at the night house? Probably not. That seems like a thing they would not let me do.
A witcher, I'm your witch.
What does that mean? I don't know. It's Shurg life, man. I don't know. So the thing that's unfortunate is like, Triss and I are buds, right? So I feel like IRL, if I'm sleeping with somebody, they'd let me crash at their house while they're not there. Like, I've done this with people, right? So I feel like I should be able to crash at Triss's house, even if she's not there, but they won't let me unless I can, oh, can I sell you something? Oh, fuck, my Gatorade's in the way. Oh, there we go. Unless they're there for me to ask them to sleep there. Alright, I'll bite. Let's play some poker. Since I'm literally just waiting for evening. It's not a bad roll, actually. maybe get some of these dice quests going here. That'd be nice. Oh, hey, 4 of a kind. Woo! Oh, that dice is cockeyed. Should re-roll. 1, 2, 3 of a kind. It's got 2 pairs? Really? Oh, 2 1s, 2 5s. Full house. Update the quest. Yes. Okay, but what was I actually trying to do here? I was actually looking to camp. So let's go do that.
What's that?
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
Actually, I wonder. Nope. Okay. I was gonna see if maybe it would like offer a suggestion of who to play next. Real quick, before we go into, or before we meditate to get to the evening, I think I'll try and see if I can play somebody inside the bar. I need to start getting aggressive with my betting. Does that actually make a difference, or are you just talking about gambling in general?
I respect those who take risks.
So my goal really isn't to win money so much as it is, to get rid of those quests in my log. It's like a me thing where I want to check off all the things in my quest log. It's like a to-do list and I want it to be fucking empty. Okay. I have a pair, he has a pair, but I also have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could go for the straight. Which I think we will do, because fuck it. Let's see if we can get that 5. No. I got nothing. Okay, we'll try one more time.
I respect those who take risks.
One, two, Oh, do I keep the pair? Do I go for that straight again? Going for the straight almost never works out well for me. So we'll keep the pair. I don't have the advantage. Holy shit! Oh, sure, I finally get a great roll like 4 of a kind. They also have 4 of a kind. Mine's higher than his though, so I'll raise a little bit. Yes! Aww. Alright. Yeah, I'm done with you. Bye. Wait, real quick. Oops, wrong one. Do you have anything to sell? Oh, I was supposed to go to the fine goods trader to sell all this crap. How did I forget that? I'm pretty sure he'll take my stuff. And then we'll come back. Now, who would do such a thing as to cast absent-mindedness on me? So to fill in the rest of chat, so I am in a tabletop RPG, or maybe I should say what was a tabletop RPG, but it's online, with QQ, and because I tried to do a deal with the devil, we're in Deadlands and I'm a huckster, and it backfired, and so I became absent-minded for 24 hours. And hilarity ensued, because then one of the other PCs that has vengeance as a trait, like, really took this. And we, like, had this awesome RP session, of this guy being like, WTF, you almost killed the entire party because you weren't there.
What can I do for you?
It was pretty awesome, actually. I have a feeling that at least one of those things I will need again at some other time, and then I'm going to be real upset that I just sold them all. But such is life in the big city. Oh, wait.
What do you need?
Money. You won't buy my things.
angry.
So, since we're already talking about Deadlands a little, the whole mechanic of dealing with the devil is actually really fun, in my opinion. So how this works is, let me just see if he buys the fist tech.
Can I have a look?
If I don't want to
Forgive
use
me,
up
sir, we
my
sell
mana,
only to the Order's
essentially,
friends and to the faithful.
they call it
I've
power
not
points, but
heard
it's the
of
same idea as mana.
Farewell.
I can play poker with a demon, and then if I get a hand that's good enough, I get to cast the spell for free. But if it backfires, then you take a penalty, which can actually be really bad. And so that's what happened. It backfired. I didn't have a good enough hand. I became absent-minded. But I do it a lot to deal with the devil. Probably more than I need to. Like, I don't feel like I actually need to be as conservative. Was that guy just pissing over there? Is that what just happened? But I find it fun to play poker with demons. Alright, so hopefully we'll get some action now. My diamond is gone. Blah. Oh, way up there. Nope, I did want to go down that one. not the place of power? Oh, no, not there yet. Also, went the wrong... no, this is not the way I want to go. I want to go this way. How did I fuck that up? Alright, now let's go back to this quest tracking. Okay. Yeah, when I said hopefully we'll get some action now, for the record, I didn't actually mean these drowners. They are pretty low level for me at this point. But at least it's giving me a little herbalism while I get to this back alley meeting point. Is this the correct way? It is, yay. Gotta check out the corpse. You never know, there might be something useful. Or not. So actually no. My guess is I'm not gonna get any sex cards during this, but I meant fighting. Like I'm hoping this quest brings us to some fighting. Oh, you know what? Ha, JK, they're not gonna be here till midnight. So I got another 3 hours. Okay, so in that case, let's go check out some green mold. Oh, it's locked. I can't get to the corpse. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just gonna light a fire, because there's nothing of interest down here, I believe. So 2 hours will bring me to 23:30, which will be a half hour before I'm supposed to meet them. I think that'll be good enough. Just in case there's anything I can make. I think that'll be the first bomb I've ever made. I love that this is called Kiss, because it makes me think of like for little kids, you know, and like a mom's kiss makes it all better. Do I have any of those? White honey. I have one. I'm white coal. Oh, hey. Perfect timing, my friends.
Duty cook.
Comrades, the ladder.
Everything ready?
We're expecting the salamanders shortly.
They know we're here?
No, but they're vigilant. They have an important guest.
Ooh. I wonder who their important guest is.
Wouldn't mind a drink?
Oh, wait. I thought I was gonna get to be down here and fighting the Salamandra. What is going on here? Oh. Oh. Well, maybe I'll get the action up top?
Yes?
Godspeed.
Okay. Maybe I'm gonna get action down here?
My feet hurt. Duty calls.
Do I take the ladder? I feel like I should take the ladder. Okay, now let me just make sure. No, I am tracking. Good. Okay. Alright, so hold on. We're gonna for sure want to take the question is, do I also want to take a tawny owl? And I'm not sure. I definitely want to take a swallow. Wait. Really? I'm gonna get to loot them? I will steal their cheese.
Just a moment. Hurry! Now to begin. Akayala Ambra Kur. We have picture. A blurry one. We may not connect with the Redanians today. Easy, the crystal's warming up. I'll boost the magical correlation. It worked! We have picture!
I greet you.
Greetings, sir.
Enough formalities. What do you want?
Our military bases around Vizima have been broken up. Spies from Nilfgaard may have played a part.
So you're hip deep in manure. Why contact me?
Sir, we're requesting financial assistance.
Why would I help you?
Our mutual acquaintances are working for people with close ties to you.
You must think me mad.
But sir...
You're in over your heads. All your experiments, fifth tech deals. I won't help you.
Shh! Hear something? In the corridor.
You challenge Salamandra!
Oh, great. Oh, shit. Yeah, so that tawny owl. It's fine. Oh, except we're gonna have to do that damn cutscene again, I bet. Oh. I'm so, like, stiff right now that every time I stretch on stream, I'm hearing my bones crack. Actually, no, it's not my bones. But, you know what I mean. I did want some action.
Just a moment. Hurry! Now to begin. Akayala Ambra Kur. We have picture. A blurry one. We may not connect with the Redanians today. Easy, the crystal's warming up. I'll boost the magical correlation. It worked! We have picture!
I just wish I could skip the cutscenes.
Greetings, sir.
Enough formalities. What do you want?
Our military bases around Vizima have been broken up. Spies from Nilfgaard may have played a part.
There doesn't seem to be a way to do that, though.
Deep in manure. Why contact me?
Sir, we're requesting financial assistance.
Why would I help you?
Our mutual acquaintances are working for people with close ties to you.
You must think me mad.
But sir...
You're in over your heads, all your experiments, fifth tech deals. I won't help you.
Shh! Hear something? In the corridor.
You challenge Salamandra!
Okay, how about this? That's what I'm talking about. Also, let's save that quick. Alright, I think that is everything. At least on that side. Oh, he saw that.
Here I feared those idiots would bore me with incessant pleas, but they proved entertaining after all.
Who are you?
Radovid, I don't like being interrupted.
Listen, Radovid, I don't much care what you like. You'd better explain your connection to Salamandra. I'm sure we'll meet someday.
Nobody said that to me in a long time. I like you. You go straight for the jugular.
Yeah, I do.
I'll tell you who I am. I'm not out of fear. I share nothing in common with Salamandra. Absolutely nothing. I once thought to use them as a tool, but I changed my mind.
A tool?
Political leverage, Witcher.
Can you be clearer?
I can, but I won't. Suffice to say that Salamandra's actions don't suit me right now, which makes us allies. Good luck, Witcher. And say hello to Ada.
So I get the little thing as if I could do something here, but then nothing happens. Ooh, look at me in the mirror. Alright, fine. I want to make sure I loot everything, because that's the way I roll. Also, totally check the cellar! Oh my god! You guys are bad friends. I was murdering your buddies upstairs and you did not come down to help.
You're dead.
Yeah, sure. So see, I have finishing move, bitches! Give me all your aura. What, are you guys just like hiding in the dark here? God, this is the most pansy salamander guy that I've fought yet. No wonder he was hiding in the corner. I'd hide in the corner too if that's how I fought. I'm sorry, did you want to get a hit in on me? Oh, too bad. Here, let me light you on fire. Ooh, look, it brightens up the room. I mean, no, that's just it. The Witcher is not a very skilled political courtesan. That is not his jam. Murderize. I like that word, QQ. They're letting the big bad Witcher murderize their way to success. Alright. I believe we are done here. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That is cracking my neck. Oh, there we go. What are with all those flies? Did you see that? Gross. What is it with everyone taking leaks in the game today? Oh shit, look at that. Did I just kill a man while he was taking a leak? I bet you this will be the werewolf. Oh! He didn't actually bite him. I think that dude just fainted. I think I think that within the game, Geralt also suspects that that might be Carmen's boyfriend. It was Carmen, right? One of the courtesan's boyfriends. Because he's a witcher. He could jump up there and fight. Yeah, true. The way they did the fur, you know how I was talking about this being pretty before? That fur, it looks really bad, actually.
Geralt. You know me?
It's me. It's me, Captain Vincent.
What?
This explains your disappearance in the night.
I was covering you. Those imbeciles didn't even crawl from the sewer.
You want thanks?
Just tell me what you learned.
Yeah, so Packer Van is just saying not as grateful as the cutscene at the start of the game where he's also jumping all over the place to get that monster. I mean, yeah, that cutscene at the beginning of the game is nice. So he's Captain Vincent. He's a friend of mine. I know that I don't always kill monsters, so I'm gonna give him the info.
Radovid spoke to the salamanders through a teleprojection.
The King of Redania? Some support?
No, he refused, but they have mutual friends.
Anything else?
Nothing special.
We're on the same side.
Ooh, so wait. So that means Captain Vincent is the boyfriend. And we want to help the courtesan because we like the courtesans. They have been good to us in this game. And Vincent has been good to us in this game, so I'm going to totally offer to help break the spell. I'm not going to ask why I should spare you, because he also just helped me. He's not even trying to fight me, so I'm not going to be a dick.
I can help you break the werewolf spell.
No need.
Oh.
I'm better at catching criminals this way. Also, the criminals fear this terrible monster that defends the poor. Meaning me.
Oh shit, now I have to choose one of these other ones?
Witchers kill monsters.
Even useful ones.
Okay, so I really don't want to fight him. And if I choose number 1, monsters are monsters, defend yourself, I think I'm going to start a fight. So I think number 2 is my only option.
I only hunt bandits, rapists, robbers.
Yes, bad people.
You
Kill the bad
them
people.
without a fair trial, Vincent.
How many have fallen by your sword? I'm not a monster on the inside, unlike you.
I mean, that's a fair point about the how many have fallen to my sword. Although that was a low blow, saying that I'm a monster on the inside. I am not a monster on the inside. I am a traumatized man. Batman. So again, I'm not going to go with number 1, enough, defend yourself, because I don't want to fight him. I'm just going to go with, you are right. Appearances don't matter. Although I wish that was phrased differently.
You're right. Appearances don't matter.
Thank you. Let us both be on our way.
Ooh, quest update identity. I believe not every monster needs to die. Oh, it is Carmen. Cool. I just updated a bunch of quests all in one. Now, where am I? I don't actually recognize this part of town. Oh, I'm behind. Why is he suddenly hostile? Oh shit, what did I do? No, God. Yeah, how many have I killed in the last hour? A dozen, maybe? Wait, how the fuck do I get out of here? Can I go through the forge, maybe? I mean, is it really self-defense is sure one thing, but I think in the last hour, none of them were in self-defense because I actively sought out the Salamandra hideout and, like...
I'm not liking this. Better check the cellar.
I'm not liking this, I better check the cellar. That sounds like him telling me to save the game. You know what I'm saying? That's like kicking a hornet's nest and then being like, oh, I killed all these hornets in self-defense. It's like, yeah, you went into their home.
Vincent the werewolf. Did he think himself a superhero?
Oh, and a sewer entrance? I mean, he obviously was trying to be Batman. That is for real. That would be a distinction made at trial. I guess I go to the sewer? I don't know if there is another way out of that area. So, there's that. Oh, now these pansy asses. Yay, sewer levels. Do you like the sewer level, Soul? Apparently need to go behind me. I just wanted you to come out here. So I can see better. Oh, sorry, I was glancing down and saw the names. So Packerfan likes the sewer levels. Soul is not thrilled about them. Well, on a high note, you both get something you like because I have to fight my way through the sewers, but at the same time, I'm only doing so in order to get out. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. That's what that is. Where did I went the wrong way? So it does jiggle because it's a sensor to tell me that a monster is nearby. So, see, it vibrates, signaling lurking monsters or sources of magic. You have to choose if you want to look for magic or monsters, and right now I am detecting monsters. I don't find it very helpful, though, personally, and this is not a comment on the actual mechanism, but I just tend to not notice it, so it doesn't really help me. Witching intensifies. So I wonder which... Alright, so it's taking me to deal with the Luvarden first. Oh no, that is the correct one. Because I also need to talk to Carmen. That's just strange, but that it also hurts my eyes. Potassium intensifies? Why did you, how did you find that? What did you type into search that got you a picture of a vibrating banana? That's what I want to know.
How interesting. Yes?
It's a classic? Okay, it's new to me. I mean, so now that I know it's a classic, my guess is you knew to type in potassium intensifies. What just happened? Why? Why is that happening?
Witcher.
Listen, I found a magical stone at the Salamandra hideout.
Interesting. Let me see. Geralt, it's a telecommunicator. It leaves a magical trace of any transfers.
Use plain language.
With a bit of luck, we can use this to find the Salamandra base.
So...
I need to speak with Luvarden. We'll talk later.
Well, I also need to talk to him.
We have news about Salamandra.
Good news, I hope.
Alas, no. Its influence reaches further than we anticipated.
And you have an offer for me.
Why the sarcasm? Salamandra has strong political backing. We've been unable to convince town or military authorities to take them on.
How's that possible?
I suspect it relates to recent suspicious edicts.
What will you do?
We need support. An army unit or similar force.
How does that involve me?
We'd like you to negotiate with our potential allies.
No, you wouldn't. There's no scenario where somebody like this is like, hey, we're gonna have a Witcher and Geralt, of all Witchers, negotiate for this thing.
You're mad, Luvarden.
No. Only one lasting solution to this problem remains. If you succeed,
that's
we
better.
will meet them here.
Oh!
Indeed. Yes?
May I ask something?
Of course.
I see many expensive foods here. How do you feel about Vizima's starving?
Ha! Helping the sloths in this city would bankrupt me in a day.
If you
I
help the
doubt
few.
that.
I'm a man of principle. If I help the poor, I'd want
See
to
that
help all
glitch?
without exception.
Made it look like Triss was a ghost in the background.
Farewell.
Oh. Oh, okay. I see what's happening now. So I honestly thought that Triss might be in there because I need to talk to her in private, supposedly. Let's check our projects here. So I'm not going to be able to talk to her now. I need to talk to Carmen. So obviously my identity becomes the choices I'm making right now. I think I'm gonna go after the Order because the humans are assholes to the non-humans, and so I'm not gonna ask the non-humans to risk themselves to help the humans. Fuck that shit. Alright, let's go tell Carmen about her boyfriend. How sad.
Oh, I forgot.
Because maybe by then Triss will be ready to talk in private. Ah yes, the interwebs is a wonderful magical place full of many amazing images. QQ, it is also filled with many images that then require brain bleach before you go to bed. Ugh. Oh. Hi, friend. I didn't really appreciate them flanking me that way. Oh, sure, now you run up to help. Fuckers.
Die, rogue!
This is tough.
I'll break your bones!
Semper Fi!
It amuses me that they say Semper Fi also. I'm not even gonna get a hit in, which was actually really fine. There. I helped.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
I am very stabby today. This one in particular tends to glitch out. Alright. Where are you, Carmen?
Can't see a thing.
She's at work. It's the middle of the night. That actually does make sense. Whoops, didn't mean to pause, actually. There we go.
Greetings. You've returned safely.
The Hierophant revealed the cure for lycanthropy, but I must know your beloved's name.
I'll not betray my man's identity. I'd rather he stay a werewolf.
Carmen, I already know that Vincent's the werewolf.
Please don't hurt him.
I'll try to help him. Listen carefully.
Yes?
Wait, why do I want to, These are some weird choices, because I already told her that I spoke to the Hierophant about Vincent's affliction. And although I am very curious now about what her real name is, that seems like an odd thing to bring up right now.
I spoke to the Hierophant about your man's affliction.
Oh.
Overnight, Vincent should wear a shirt woven from fool's parsley, and the spell will be lifted.
That's what I'll do.
Wait, do I have parsley leaves on me and I don't even know it?
I brought the parsley leaves. Weave a shirt for Vincent to lift the spell.
Thank you. I'll start immediately.
Oh, no, I don't. That quest just got all updated.
Only my man is important now.
Yeah, of course. Possibly. I have already slept with her, actually. That's what it actually looks like it's gonna happen. And I don't really know how I feel about this. That seems very invasive. Okay, so nothing to track here. I'm gonna go back and try to see if I can talk to Triss now. Oh, I have more shit to sell off too now.
Has it rained hard?
Look lively.
So on the one hand, I don't actually greatly like the idea that I'm gonna lift the curse against Vincent's will, but at the same time, I feel like I owe more, or maybe owe is not the correct word, like, I feel like I care more about Carmen, and so if that's what she wants, like, I'm gonna pick her over Vincent. Although now I really am looking forward to go back and talk to her to find out her real name, and then also play poker against her. Oh my god, I was gonna try to just outrun you, but if you insist on dying. Oh, she is here, and I am once again going to be the dick that wakes her up in the middle of the night to talk.
Geralt.
Know anything more about that magic communicator I gave you?
It allows conversations over short distances. With some knowledge of magic, one can draw quite a bit of information from it. If the salamanders were using it to communicate with their base,
nice.
I should be able to pinpoint its location.
Short distances. Interesting. Can you check the last communication?
The communicator sent a signal to a house in Vizima. It's marked on your map. Is there something I should know?
I have a hunch. I'll check it out.
All right, but be careful.
See, now I can sleep here because she's back home. Party's over.
What's with the passes?
Well, in addition to a quarantine, the authorities of Vizima have imposed martial law.
Yeah, I think I already actually
that?
went through this dialogue.
It only covers the trade quarter, which you haven't entered.
So how do these passes work?
Only the quarter's residents are allowed to move about. I have a house here, so I was able to get a pass.
So what do I do?
Well, I registered you as residing here. Falsely, of course.
I'll see you later.
So I actually wish that in the dialogue she had just described where the house was, because I feel like it's akin to breaking the fourth wall. That she said it's marked on your map. Unless they wanted to actually show me at a table where I pull out a map and she's like, here, and it circles it for me. Then I'd be okay with it. Oh, is it right here? I feel like this is actually the wrong place. But I might as well loot this guy while I'm here.
Vivaldi is insolvent. What a catastrophe.
I'll also check upstairs just in case.
Uninteresting.
Velarat has gone grey just recently.
Alright, yep. Okay, I'm in the wrong place.
Are you ill? Redonia? No.
That was weird. I mean, they mentioned Redania. So that's just now coming up. Ooh! This was locked before. Always loot before you talk.
Tamaria is a mess. Hello again, Witcher.
Greetings, Radovid.
No magic mirror between us this time. I'm pleased you found my sanctuary. Triss Merigold lent a hand, am I right?
You know Triss?
Not personally, but I know Philippa Eilhart, and that's like knowing all sorceresses. I wish to speak with you, Witcher.
I want to ask about Philippa, but I should probably ask
Who
about
are
him
you?
first.
And I don't mean your name.
Good question, but one with no simple answer. I was raised at the Redanian royal court. My father was murdered during the war with Nilfgaard. Ever since I lost interest in toys, I've strived to regain my heritage, find my father's murderers, and introduce order to my lands. Sadly, I'm surrounded by corrupt traitors, overly ambitious sorceresses, and frustrated chaplains of the Eternal Fire.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
Nothing attracts sons of bitches like power.
You wanted something?
Familiar with these strange edicts in Vizima?
I've heard about them.
They bear the royal seal, but some suspect fraud.
Tell me more.
It's just as Tala said. Foltest didn't sign these. I'd recognize his signature.
You know Thaler?
Certainly. I'd be a fool not to know Temeria's chief of intelligence.
So Foltest didn't declare martial law?
No. I feel I should inform him of this.
Yeah, obviously.
What's your connection to Ada?
I'm gonna finish finding out about him before I switch to
marry the
Philippa.
king of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria in its fight against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united could resist the expanding powers of the knightly orders and the guilds. Additionally...
Enough. You've convinced me. But I'm not Ada.
And you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
You're an expert on monsters. You broke her Strigger spell.
True.
Can she bear children?
I don't see why not.
Healthy, human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her.
Thank you. Keep this conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring.
If ever in Redania, visit the royal court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
Yes, I won't. But I wanted to ask about Philippa.
Witcher.
Oh, good. I
Who
can
is
still ask.
Philippa?
One of Redania's most prominent citizens. She has bribed, dazzled, or bullied half of Redania's elite. She also belongs to the Lodge of Sorceresses, as does your Triss.
They don't accept sorcerers?
No. Each sorceress believes she's to decide the fate of the world. Sometimes they do.
If you say so.
Don't disregard sorceresses. Beautiful, wise, helpful. At least so they present themselves. Someday, I'll put them in their place. Though in her favor, Triss once betrayed her girlfriends.
Ooh, this is interesting. So I'm gonna like jump up here and either say I trust or don't trust Triss. And what I've learned in this game is there's no scenario where I double cross anyone in what I say. So if I tell him I don't trust her, but we find each other useful, then the game is going to continue to assume that I actually don't trust Triss. That's what I seem to gather from the other choices I've had like this. I'm going to say I trust Triss. She's saved my life twice. She's never backstabbed me. I am sleeping with her. Apparently we have a history. She knows me from before I lost my memory.
I trust Triss.
Mark my words.
Shouldn't something follow that? Mark my words.
Farewell.
All right. Where are we at now? Yeah, exactly. Dealing with kings is never wise. I agree. Let's check on Carmen later. Because it hasn't even been a night, and I feel like I have to wait a night for that to happen. This is too long for us to take in right now. Probably that too. It says that this is tracking. Doesn't actually tell me where to go though. So maybe I'll go back to sleep at Trissa's house? Because she's there now, so I should be able to do that. Unless... yeah, I can't sell anything. The market won't be open for like another 2.5 hours. Although I never did figure out how much real time is game time. On a high note, if I ever need to, if I ever lose my torch, I have them stashed all over the city.
Geralt.
Oh! Thank you, Packer fan.
Listen, about my identity.
Progress already?
I'm still analyzing.
Geralt.
I'll see you later.
24 hours in-game, so 1 virtual day, is equivalent to 1 hour 36 minutes in the real world. For an hour to pass in-game, you need to wait 4 minutes. The timescale is a factor of 15. That is excellent, and also I'm actually going to leave a note for myself, because that's the type of thing that I won't remember. I'm literally sitting at a desk. Where is that pencil that I had? There it is, at the beginning. Alright, Witcher time. Thank you for that info. I'm gonna add it to my, I am a sticky note person. They're all over my computer. Some of them are game notes. Some of them are like real world work notes. Okay, so it is 4:02, and the only quests that I have, are going to be way longer than the amount of time I actually have. I was going to go a little late since I started a little late, but it's far too late to start a big long quest line, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you for everyone who joined me. Thanks for chatting. As always, it is lots of fun. And thanks for coming back. I know I was gone for a week, and it sucked. It sucks being sick. And I miss streaming, and I miss hanging out with all of you. So thanks. Let's see. Tomorrow, I will be streaming World of Warcraft. It is not decided which character I will play yet, but I think I'm going to play my mage, because I think I'm going to do a little mount questing with Soul and QQ, but if not, I will play pandas. Thank you, Soul. You also have a lovely evening. And then on Wednesday, I will be back with more Witcher. For those of you who are following the blog, because I was sick last week, there's not going to be a blog post this week either, because I need to get 2 games in before I make another post. So missing 1 week of game ends up being 2 weeks of blog post, but I will go back to the blog, never fear. All right, good night.